You are watching Mentor English, Professor MA Raza. We have lot of other electronic channels for the betterment of society. For example, Palia TV1, Mentor English, Mentor Urdu, Mentor Turkish, Mentor uh, Arabic, and Jamia Darulum Sheikhul Islam. So must subscribe and hit the bell icon to all. Thanks, my online family. I love you all. The origin of the novel. Before going to start the topic, myself, motivational speaker, leadership business coach, master trainer, language trainer, vlogger, novelist, Professor MA Raza or Professor Muhammad Ahmad Raza. So today the topic is the origin of the novel. If you want to search in, and if you are new on my channel, and if you are search in particularly a basic theme of the novel, then this is the second lecture of my novel series by Professor MA Raza. You have to learn, or you have to watch the previous lecture, which is the flooring, or which is the starting lecture, or which is the opening lecture. What is novel? That will be definitely good for you. So let's get started. The origin of the novel. The literal meaning of the word novel is something new and not resembling something which is already known or used. The term novel has been derived, or has been derived from the Italian word novella, which means something new. The following graph line, taken from google.com or taken from Google Online Dictionary, shows how the word novel, then novice or novice, like so many other words, started from Latin and traveled through Italian and Old French before entering into English. So first understand, my dear students, that the graph, and take care your interest and take care your all intention on the graph. The origin of the word novel. Latin, novice or novius. We can say in English new. Latin, novellus or novellus. Novellus or novellus. And Italian, novello or novello. And in Italian, the same word with as combined word, or as combination, novella storia, or storcia, or novella storia, the new story. In Old French, novelle or novelle, mid 16th century, as novel or novel, and in English, novel or novel as a new one, and the real novel as a genre. So dear students, as you have got the particular sequence in this section, this origin line shows that during the mid 16th century, the word emerged from Italian novella or novella, or storia, meaning something new or a new story, which was previously taken from Latin terms novellus, in turn taken from novius or novice, new. This word has also been traced in late Middle English, used during the 18th century in the meaning of a novelty, or a piece of news, taken from Old French novella or novella. Considering our discussion in section 1.1 and 1.2, as you can see my previous lecture, and now this lecture, we can now confidently say that the term novel literally means something new, and by origin it entered to English from Latin and Italian via Old French. Moreover, the novel as a genre is a long story which is new, with the feature similar to that of short story. So before going further, I hope that you have in your mind the actual graph starting from novice or novice to novel, including a representation of character, plot, setting, dialogues, and other ingredients such as climax, conflict, and resolution. We will further discuss them and other features and aspects of the novel in detail in the next units. The novel as a fiction genre is very closely built on the art and skills of storytelling. If we consider the features of storytelling as a permanent part of the novel, then it is something which existed for many centuries in various cultures and civilizations of the world. In her book, The True Story of the Novel 1996, Margaret Ann Duday explained in the opening line, in the opening line, in the opening line, uh, where we were, yeah, in the opening line, that the novel as a form of literature in the West with a continuous history of about 2000 years. Uh, Thank you. Kindly send me my coffee. Thanks a lot. The next section explores the aspect of storytelling. Pardon me, and the word of coffee, the sentence of coffee is not including the notes. The next section explores. Sonnet voice is coming, please, and decrease the volume. Welcome back. The lecture you are listening on my channel, Professor MA Raza, Mentor English Professor Muhammad Ahmed Raza. So the next section explores the aspects of storytelling as an integral part of the novel genre and locate that into various culture tradition of the world. The next we will discuss the storytelling cultural tradition in our next lecture. Before going to the next, I want to conclude some important terms for your basic quiz can come from this particular graph, and that's a particular sequence to understand the word novel, and that is important for quizzes, and that is also important for some short questions and some important short demos. So before going the origin of the novel, before going to the next, your assignment is that you have to search more dictionaries and some important thesauruses and some other uh, encyclopedias, and you will write them and some of them and write them in this in the comment section of this lecture, and I will got and I will fetch the information that you have listened and you have watched the complete lecture with its all phenomena, with its all important sequences, with its all important aspects, and with its all important features, and with its all important vians, according to the particular the origin of the novel as the ancient level, or as the classical level, or as the uh, reported classical level. So according to this, and the next important point is that the all information is given in this lecture is related to mid 16th century, related to mid 16th century. So let me make it clear so that you will be able to understand all this particularly. And before going closing statement and the ending statement, I would like to request you that must subscribe and hit the bell icon, and along with this particular sequence, with this particular, that if you and any one of your relative or related personalities is searching novel in Urdu, then must subscribe Murshid Urdu Mentor Urdu channel, Murshid Urdu Professor MA Raza, and subscribe and hit the bell icon. So let me go now and say with me, do something more for humanity, do something more for knowledge and practices. Have a good day. You are watching Mentor English Professor MA Raza. We have lot of other electronic channels for the betterment of society. For example, Palia TV1, Mentor English, Mentor Urdu, Mentor Turkish, Mentor uh, Arabic, and Jami Darul Shaykhul Islam. So must subscribe and hit the bell icon to all. Thanks, my online family. I love you all.